And here we are back in the Sith Academy. Uthar Wynn is meditating. Let's disturb him.
Greetings, young one. I have found you to be most impressive. You are off to an excellent beginning.
Well, thank you. But I've changed my mind. I actually do have something to tell you about Uthar.
Oh? What is my apprentice up to now?
She wants me to help you kill her. No, she wants me to help her kill you at the final trial.
I see. It is good that you have come to me with this information, young one. It is a bit ironic that Uthar has begun her plotting. I have been aware of her growing ambitions for some time, and had in fact already decided to remove her. Normally, the one who gains the most prestige would engage in a final trial. 2 of the students would fight. This time, it will be Uthar who battles, though she does not yet know it. Perhaps it will be you who combats her. Yes, perhaps so. This is what you can do. Give this pad to Adrenus. He will put some poison in her bath. This will weaken Uthar for that final test, making her an easy target. Rather generous of me, don't you think?
This should be interesting.
For coming to me with this information and betraying your foolish trainer, I feel you are worthy of prestige, young one. Go now. You have not yet impressed me enough to declare...
Yes, we've heard that piece of whatever. Oh my god, there are so many options that there are dashes. Well, I'll be on my way for now.
Very
because
well.
I've got something that I want to do just before I get enough prestige. Let me see if I can find... Hang on. There we are. Hello, Uthar. I've got something to tell you.
I understand you managed to kill Lasho. Well done. She was devious, but I knew her trust could be turned against her. One less opponent is an excellent result, regardless of how it occurs, correct? Now then, something you needed.
I have some news for you about Uthar.
What? What's happened? Our plan is still intact, I hope.
Well, let's just say I'm sort of planning a little double, triple, double, single, triple cross here. He plans to have me fight you in the final test. I figured you should know.
Ah, how very clever of him. Normally you would face some other student in the tomb, preferably one of the failed ones. Obviously Uthar has decided to get rid of me. But why? Did you say something to him?
No, of course not.
Then how could he suspect? Unless one of the others... Never mind. It is not important now. In the end, it works out better that it is only the 2 of us in the tomb with him, so long as we refuse to fight. Is there anything else I should know?
He wants you poisoned. I'm supposed to give this pad to Adrenus.
Let me see that. So it's true. Thank you for bringing this to me. Now I will be far stronger than Uthar expects. Here, this pass card will allow you access to Uthar's quarters. It's at the far end of the passages with the other quarters. Take this device as well, and put it inside his cot. No one should see you do it. Then Uthar will be too weak to stand up against us. Don't even think of failing me. You and I are too far into this now to back out.
But why in the world would I do that? That's like denying myself a good fight. No, I'm not gonna do that. However, I'm not sure you can go any further with this double, triple, quadruple crossing thing. I don't think you can tell Uthar about the thing you're supposed to put in his cot.
Do not forget our agreement regarding Uthar's treachery. We shall put her in her place. Should you reach the final test, that is.
Alright, well, let's see. I found Jorak Ulm, the hermit in the hills.
Ah, my old master. Still, unless you bring back something of his, some writings or similar, I am unimpressed. Jorak's fate means nothing to me.
Don't I have something? Oh, I have a tablet written by Jorak Ulm.
Oh? Let me see. It appears my old master was busy studying the writings in one of the tombs. How interesting. I do hope you had to pry this from his dead fingers. Regardless, you have impressed me with your worthy act. Go now.
Blah, 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 blah. I dealt with the rogue droid in the tombs.
Yes, so I hear. I've had reports from some students that ventured into the tomb after you left and found the parts. Well done. I am impressed. You have rid us of a potential nuisance. Go now.
I found a Jedi holocron.
I had heard that such an artifact existed. Tell me, young one, did you acquire the device by yourself?
Well, no.
So I see. And Lasho, does she yet live?
Well, no.
Well done. You gained an artifact through trickery and eliminated an opponent at the same time. That is deserving of great prestige. You have impressed me enough, by my estimation, to become a Sith in full. Congratulations, young one. You have bested the others quite completely.
But I did a lot more stuff too.
You have but one final test which you must take, and this requires us to travel to the tomb of Nagasato in the Valley of the Dark Lords. I would advise you to be rested and equipped before we leave. Return to your quarters now and seek me out in the morning. When you return, make sure that you have all you will need, for you will face your test alone. Go, and may the Force serve you well.
So as you can see, you really don't need to do all the stuff that what the hell? All the stuff that I did in order to get enough prestige. You just have to, and now we have to go all the way back. All you have to do is get like a couple things. I think killing Lasho considerably helped my chances. Otherwise I would have had to do like 2 more prestige things. Anyway, that was really kind of pointless to send us back to our rooms just so we had to run to Uthar again, but whatever, no harm done. Let's talk to him again.
So then, I take it you are ready to travel to the tomb of Nagasato. Your final test should not be delayed.
Alright, Tattoo Face, just tell me what the tomb of Nagasato is.
It is a tomb that belonged to an ancient Sith Lord, the greatest of Korriban Sith Lords, in fact. It is there that your test is performed.
Indeed. What is this final test?
I will tell you the details when we are there, young one. You will, however, fight for your life. That is why I suggest you be in sufficient health.
I am ready to go.
Then we go now.
Oh, indeed. And we leave Jolie and HK-47 behind to stare after us because we must face the trial alone. A day passes in preparation. Uthar then takes you and Uthura to the Sith tomb. Your companions are not permitted to join you.
Very well. We are now ready for your final test, young Sith. You have earned the right to see if you shall become one of us.
Indeed you have.
There's a tone of mischief in your voice, dear Uthura. You should know by now that no scheme is certain.
As should you, my master. But I was only agreeing with you.
Oh.
Should we not get on with the test?
Yes. Yes, of course. We are in the sacred tomb of Nagasato, young one. The one discovered by Darth Malak and Darth Revan years ago. You are to follow in their footsteps and reach the ancient star map that lies deep within. There you will find a lightsaber, amongst other things. The lightsaber is for you, your initiation present. Return to us once you have it. For you, the test does not end there.
Be very cautious here. This tomb is like the others in this valley, and many of its old defenses remain active.
Do you understand what I have told you? Are you ready to begin?
Can you tell me anything about what I will face?
No, that is part of the test. Overcome the obstacles that lie ahead on your own.
But I don't understand. Why not just give me the saber? I mean, it's obvious that I'm good enough to get through this tomb. I don't see why I have to prove it to you.
If you do not strive to achieve something, then it will be meaningless to you, wouldn't you say?
True, that was kind of a dumb question. Let me just give you another one. Can I leave the tomb?
You cannot. No one enters and no one leaves until your test is complete.
Alright, find the star map, which is what I'm looking for anyway. Thank you for putting this right in the palm of my hand. Return with the lightsaber. I understand completely, Master Uthar.
Good. Uthura and I will await your return.
You got anything to say to me, Uthura?
Go and retrieve the lightsaber. There is nothing we can do for you until then.
Gotcha. Alright. I suppose it's time to face the tomb, and whatever lies beyond this door. Insert suspenseful music here.